The internet and social media is overflowing with men complaining that I was nice to this woman. I did everything for her. I did all she asked. I spent money on her. I paid off her debt. I was a slave to her, and she still left me for someone else. You know, if you're a teenager between the ages of 16 and 19, I can understand and sympathize with you. But come on. And these men that I see, they're advanced in their ages. You know, they look like they're in their 40s and 50s. Listen, man, if you don't have it by now, if you haven't gotten it by now, I honestly don't know what it takes to make you understand that the very reason that she left you was not narcissism, was not some borderline personality disorder, was not that she was had daddy issues and all these other long lists of excuses that these so-called dating coaches and dating experts have come up with. And these also, everybody, if you haven't noticed, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is now a narcissism expert. No, it wasn't any of those. Actually, it was because you did those things. It is because you made yourself a slave to her, because you paid off her debt, because you were in servitude to her. Because what does that do? That gives the woman the impression that you are higher than me, you are better than me, you are doing me a favor by being with me. I know that you're out of my league, and I shouldn't even be deserving of your time, but you are being so gracious that you are, doing me a favor and being with me. And that's, what do you think? What kind of a respect level do you think and value level that creates in a woman's head when you're doing that? Haven't you gotten it by now that the less you care, the more you have 3 to 5 women on rotation at all times, the better off you are? Some people come to me and say, well, I don't have the ability to have 3 to 5 women on rotation. Well, then make it look like you do. Make it look like you do, and you will eventually. But I want you to understand, and this is coming out of caring, stop sitting there lamenting, the nicer I was to her, the more she left me for other guys and cheated on me. I know women that they rant about, they actually show off the fact that, hey, I was with my ex in the afternoon, and then in the evening I went to the guy I'm living with, he'll do anything for me. Do you see their mindset? They have to always think that you have other options, and because you really do, and that you have other women that you can go to, and that you have no loyalty and not in a desperate situation where if she leaves you, you'll be lonely playing with your own you-know-what. Don't you see that the way you're behaving is the cause of her leaving? And you know what? Your attitude should be, oh, she leaves? Puh, so what? I'll go to option B, and then C, and then D, and then E. You should not be dependent on one woman. You should not care so much. Women can sense immediately when you care too much. Oh, honey, what would you like to do? Oh, you would like to have Chinese tonight? Of course, we'll have Chinese. Oh, you would like to watch that show on TV tonight? Oh, sure. Oh, you want to see that movie? Yes, of course, we'll see. Oh, you want to go to your family's, for the holidays? Of course. You want me to hold your purse while you're shopping? No! Be a man. Be a man. Say, oh, you want to go shopping? I'll see you after you're done. You want to have Chinese tonight? Okay, we'll have Chinese tonight, but next time we're going to have what I want. Or we're going to have what I want tonight, and next time we'll go to what you want. I'm not saying be cruel or harsh. Not at all. Not at all. Be caring, kind, passionate, but be a man. Be a man. Be firm. Act like a man. That is what she wants. A woman wants you to act like a man. No matter how much she talks about this feminism, BS, and all this, woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle. They need a man morning, noon, and night. No matter how much money they make, no matter how many girlfriends they have, a woman needs a man. Because you cannot fight nature. Every time you fight nature, you will lose every time. 100% of the time. Woman needs a man and men need women. Men need women. Unless they're gay, then they need another man. But that's not my expertise. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to say anything about that. We're talking about heterosexual relationships here. Okay? So I don't want to hear one more guy coming here and complaining, oh, I did everything for her and she left me. Well, of course, I would too. I would too. Because you're giving her the impression that she's higher than you and you're in servitude to her. No. You have to believe, you have to act, and you have to talk and walk like you're the man, and it's her privilege to be with you. Her privilege to be with you. If you cannot conjure up those feelings in your mind before you approach and go out and spend time with a woman, then don't do it until you're ready. All the best.